Welcome back, Michelle Loves Books here again for another How Many Books Are on My Kindle? Yeah, last time I ended off on Breaking Rules by Tracy Puckett. Now I'm on to Shattered Rose by Tammy L. Gray. Then there's A Spy Like Me by Laura Pauling, Prom Impossible by Laura Pauling. There's Enchanted Secrets by Kristen Middleton, Enchantment by Charlotte Abel, Archaic by Reagan Ure, Paranormal Public by Maddie Edwards, Soul by Claire Farrell, Luck by Scarlet Raven, or Haven. I can't really see if that's an R or an H. Then Bloodfire by Helen Harper, Verity by Claire Farrell, Thirst by Claire Farrell, Choosing You by Allie Everhart, Nightmare City by Jack Connor, Fallen by Jay Bennett, Sora's Quest by T.L. Scheffler, Broken World by Chrissy Peebles, The Deepest Cut by J.A. Templeton, Going Down in Flames by Chris Shannon, or Cannon, Fade by Claire Farrell, Descending Darkness by Caitlin Hoyt, Significance by Shelley Crane, Adventures in Funeral Crashing by Milda Harris, The Centennial by Holly Martin, Ariana Rose Quintet, If I Break by Portia Moore, The Prophecies by Holly Martin, Scars of Youth by Shane Morales, Collide by Shelley Crane, Valor by Taylor Longford. Valor is about different gargoyle statues that turn into actual males. So once her father sends all of these gargoyle statues from a museum where he's been working, she sees that they're not all that normal and they change into men. Sort of awkward, but I also really liked it. Next is Proximity by M.A. George, The Rush by Rachel Higginson, More Than Music by Elizabeth Briggs, Mangled Hearts by Felicia Tatum, Lightning Kissed by Lila Felix, Let Love In by Melissa Collins, The Lake by Annalisa Grant. There's Vampires Rule by Cassie Blake, Found by Danny Hoots, Blood Like Poison by Emma Lighton, Being Jamie Baker by Kelly Aram, Reckless Rescue by Renelle Gray, Sinful Cinderella by Anita Val, Hide by Lauren Stewart, Enchanted Immortals by C.J. Pinard, Summer's Deadly Kiss by Kate Farron, Daughters of Darkness Lotus by C.J. Pinard. Been reading a lot by C.J. Pinard, haven't I? Daughters of Darkness, Jezebel by Kristen Middleton, Daughter of Darkness, Victoria by W.J. May. If you're thinking, if that's the whole series, why does it say it by different people? There are a few books from W.J. May, and there are some books by C.J. Pinard for the same series. Next is The Demon's Deadline, Demon's Assistant, Book 1 by Tori Santana, Phoenix by Autumn Reed and Julia Klask, The Healer by C.J. Anya, Primani by Laurie Orlecki. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Next is The Academy, First Kiss by C.L. Stone, Slade by Kristen Middleton, Descendant by Nicole Giles, A Gift of Ghosts by Sarah Wind, Sticks and Stones by Sean Maguire. Beautiful Demons by Sarah Cannon. I'm pretty sure I didn't read that whole thing either. There's Clarity by Loretta Lost. Sweetness by Lindsay Page. Just a Little by Tracy Puckett. Chameleon by Kelly Yarham. Stalk by Gillian Dodd. Flight by Alyssa Rose Ivy. Demons and Dracena by A.L. Tyler. Rise of the Six by Matt Ryan. Devour by Shelley Crane. The Flame and the Arrow by Ami Kennedy. There's Elemental Arcane by Fedora Weldon. Cornerstone by Misty Provencher. There's Clay for Ellen by Harper Peace. Any Red-Blooded Girl by Maggie Bloom. Ignite by Jamie Campbell. There's Shadows of the Past by Patricia Bradley. Cappuccinos, Cupcakes, and Corpse by Harper Lynn. Strays by Sherry Alsop. There's 28 and a Half Wishes by Dem Scrover Swank. Ephemeral by K.A. Poe. This is the next series after Forevermore. It goes Nevermore, Forevermore, and then Ephemeral. And there's also a spin-off where it's just, I think, the guy Luke from the stories. I'm sorry if it's getting really dark. My curtains are like blackout curtains, and it just goes in and out of the sunlight. Next is In the Demon's Company by Tori Santani. This is the next to the Demon's Assistant, Book 2. Next is Firebolt by Adrienne Woods. Embrace the Dawning by Betty Scheffler. Then In a Lifetime by Adrienne Wade. Heller by J.D. Nixon. The Shadows by H.J. Keane. Truly Deadly by Rob Aspinall. A Shade of Vampire by Bella Forrest. A Shade of Blood by Bella Forrest. The Odds of Loving Grover Cleveland by Rebecca Crane. The Spirit Legacy by E.E. Holmes. Pretty Little Werewolf by Katie Salidas. Losing Charlie by Chrissy Peebles. Teen Fury Unleashed by Amanda Torre. When Magic Sleeps by Terrelyn Childs. Weird Girl by John Jack. The Pure Lights of Om Totem by Brandon Ellis. Taking the Reins, The Rosewood Chronicles by Katrina Abbott. The Shadow Prince by Stacey O'Neill. Eternal Sacrifice by Stacey O'Neill. Next is Discern by Andrea Pearson. Matefinder by Leah Stone. Blood Ties by J.D. Nixon. Free by Danny Hoots. Pitch Black by Elise Noble. Blink by C.B. Stone. Purple Moon by Tessa Emily Hall. Shadow Grove by Lacey Edward. Fair Assassin by C.J. Anya. Alpha Queen by Crystal White. The Dark of Twilight by Katie Donnelly. Those Were the Days by Jenny Bravo. Core by Katie Thomas. Lacey's Story by Julia Chiani. Strange Magic by Suzanne Thompson. The Nightbird by Brian Freeman. The Girl in Between by Leakin Zeekamp. Birthright by A.P. Jensen. Double Life by Jeanette Rallison. Branded by K.L. Hawker. Carpe Noctem by Katie Salidas. Worlds Apart by Emily Knight, Among Wolves by N.A. Harder, no, Hacock, sorry, Genesis by Christy Lambert. I can't read today, can I? Unfortunate Souls by J.D.M. Phillips, The Things We Leave Behind by Tanya Ann Crosby, Crow by Evelyn Kitara, Downfall by S.D. Wasley, Paper Boats by Dila Starry, The Veil Diaries by B.L. Brunmer, and Captivated by E.M. Jade, which I'm reading right now. So this is the last of the series of what's on my Kindle. Number 3, I think this one is. And if I do get tons more books, I will do another one. For now, the series is ended.